I like that line. I tripped and fell into his bed. No, that's not a bad thing. This has intrigued me greatly. Good lyrics, I'll give her that. She's mixing it up a bit. You literally could not get more. Yes, yes, so Hairless here. I have the hat. I'm recovering from an illness, hence the chapped lips as well. I do apologise. Today, we have A Bad Idea Right by Olivia Rodrigo. I received this request on the back of my previous reaction, Vampire, which I'll put above up here. If you want to go check that out, that'd be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, I think let's just get straight into this one. Okay, talking. She does have a very good singing voice, so... Okay, this is a catchy little riff going on here. Quick early pause. I just want to go back there a little bit because it's a good contrast going from the speaking into the very, very catchy riff. One contributing factor to the catchy riff, I think, is the bass line that's just chromatic descending. Let me quickly find it. This song is giving me heavy, heavy noughties vibes, or kind of around 2010. I like those little breaks that she does before then going in. Okay. Okay. I tripped and fell into his bed. Okay. Good lyrics on this one. I imagine it's very relatable to a lot of people. She's talking about getting back with an ex, it seems. I don't want to say it, but it's exhibiting a lot of the catchy cliches, I think. No, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It just means it's a catchy song. But in some of my other videos, you'll notice that I tend to say similar things when they appear. And one of them is a repeated note is catchy. It just is. And here, look at this. You literally could not get more single note than that. From the songs that I've heard so far, it seems that she knows how to make catchy songs that keep the listener engaged and keep them listening to her songs and discovering her new music, as I'm doing right now. I like that line. I tripped and fell into his bed. Another case of just cutting out everything and then carrying on. It's so simple, just the bass. Sorry, just go back a little bit. So simple, just the bass basically and the beat, and she's talking. I'm not going to say rapping, but she's talking, but it does kind of have a pitch to it. It's quite liberal. That's a nice secondary line. I cannot hear my thoughts. It builds up the tension with that screaming in the background.
Fuck it, it's fine.
There's actually more notes here. It's not just there's also another one, and probably some more actually, but I can't really hear. Good lyrics, I'll give her that. What I'm noticing with her music is that from the two songs I've heard, including this one, so cut me some slack, but what I've noticed from those two songs is that she does like to break momentum, add in little passages of music that are completely different from the previous 20 seconds. And it's, I don't want to be dramatic and say it's shocking, but it definitely keeps the listener listening, which is what you want with a song. I mentioned this in my reaction to Vampire. There's 5 seconds of the song that are completely different and I don't think are needed. Someone commented telling me to go listen again because there's no parts of the song that are bad. And, you know, fair enough, it does not take anything away from it. In this song, we're seeing a lot more of these little sections that are completely different. I'm yet to decide if I think that they're needed or not, but they all contribute to the whole feel of the song. It's obviously a very, very popular song, so even though I might not be the biggest fan of these little bits, I'm not taking it away from her music at all. It's quite rocky though, isn't it? Right, with the quite heavy electric guitar that you get, little bits. But listening to this song, I do feel like, you know, this should have come out 15 years ago or something. Okay. Very surprising song. Straight up, I did prefer Vampire. I think it's just a bit more musical, but this song I can imagine will appeal to millions of other people who more prefer this style. It's a bit more rocky, it's quite nostalgic, very relatable in terms of the lyrics. She's mixing it up a bit. Yeah, she has a great voice and she's not just singing the whole time. It's almost quite humble in a way. A lot of different techniques employed here. The same note being catchy, chromatic descending bass line catchy, breaking just before a chorus. All these little triggers that make you remember the song and want to keep listening. And as a first time listener, I can 100% say that it is a gripping song because it just keeps surprising you. This has intrigued me greatly. I am keen to discover some more of her music. I have already received a couple requests for a couple more of her songs, so they'll be coming out fairly soon, I imagine. So stay tuned. Let me know your thoughts down below if you agree or disagree, if there's any other songs that you'd like me to react to. As always, thank you for watching and I will see you next time.